Fake it till you make it might actually be real. Because once I had to help plan an event for Britney Spears. And no kidding, I had to walk up Beverly Hills in my 6-inch heels. So that's a story that, I always hear that fake it till you make it. Fake it till you make it. And I have a mixed feeling about it. Sometimes I'm like, yes. And then I'm like, no. And then I had a conversation with my producer, and she's like, don't you feel like fake it till you make it? It's like kind of like manifesting the life you want. And I was like, that's actually really interesting to think about. And I also agree with her. But let me tell you a story about... That was before I started Lyda Beauty. That was before I even knew what I was going to do. I just moved to LA, and I had a friend. She was a event manager. Like, she was planning all these events for celebrities. And one of the events that she was planning to do was for Britney Spears. Listen, I grew up with Britney Spears. I grew up with her music, not with herself, but I grew up with her music, with her dancing. She was the queen of pop, okay? Like, I am obsessed with Britney Spears. So when she said that to me, I was like, listen, I'll do anything you want. I'll even do it for free. Let me help you plan this event. Whatever you need, I got you, okay? Because my thing was like... I just need to meet Britney Spears. Like, I need to tell Britney Spears, like, I am your bestie. The bestie you always were looking for. I'm right here. So that was actually my plan. It didn't really work out that way, but it's okay. At least I got to meet her. So when I moved to LA, I think a lot of people have that. I came to LA with a lot of money. And then LA was such an amazing city with like all these celebrities and going here and party here and pool party there and blah, blah, blah. So I spent all of my money, where I had to have my mom and my brother help me to send me money. Okay? That's depressing. So when she told me about Britney Spears, I knew, like, I was like, damn, I would love to have that job, not just to meet her, but just to have some cash as well. So I remember we had this red car, and it was so messed up. I don't know if we have a picture. If we have a picture, we have to put it up to show it. But this car was an embarrassment. Listen, I'm grateful because it got me from A to B. Okay, I'm thankful. But when you see that car, you're like, oh my God, I feel for them. Like, they're so poor. It was one of the shittiest cars I had. So I was like, I don't care what it takes, but I need that. I just need to be around her. I don't care about any other celebrity. I just want to meet Britney Spears. So I asked Robin and my best friend to drop me off. And this event was at a house, like in the hills, like really up the hills. And it was so stunning, beautiful. But just to like, without the car, it took me like, I don't know, like maybe half an hour or 40 minutes to walk up the hill. So I said to Robin, because I knew, she told me like there's going to be a lot of like checkups until you get to the house. And I didn't know who else is going to be up there already. I was like, I am not going to have a chance for anyone else to see me in this car. Because, excuse me, I'm Lyda. I just came from Switzerland. Okay. Fake it till you make it. But anyway, so I asked him to drop me off, and I was like, and Robin was like, okay, let me drive you to the house. I was like, no, you are not driving me up the hill. Okay. You're going to let me out right here. And I have my heels on, my dress and everything, because I didn't think smart that I can bring my clothes, to the house and then I can change. So I was in my heels. And I said, drop me off right here. No one, especially especially now Britney Spears is going to see me in this car. So he let me out and I had to walk all the way up the hill. And that's the consequences when you fake it till you make it. Okay? Because the time I got up there, I looked like a tornado just passed me. My hair was like all like left and right. I did it perfectly, but it looked like shit. My makeup coming down. I was just a huge mess. But again, my thing was focusing on you get to meet Britney Spears. So I get to this event and I'm helping my friend and I'm helping everyone else. And it gets closer to the time where you see like all these celebrities are walking in and you know what I mean? It's like, again, like this beautiful house with this beautiful view. So all the celebrities are coming in and I'm like, oh my God, that's this person. Oh my God, that's that person. Again, I grew up in Switzerland. We don't have celebrities. Like we have Swiss celebrities, but not like Hollywood celebrities. So I was like, oh my God, that's so-and-so. Oh my God, that's so-and-so. Again, I was so cool. I was like, I don't care who you are. But I did. So I was like asking my friend like all the time, like, where is Britney Spears and when is she coming? So everyone was asking me, so what do you do? What do you do? I'm like, oh, you know what? I just came from Switzerland. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do. And I was just playing this like, you know, like I'm coming from all this money and I'm this and I'm that and I'm so cool. But right now I'm just helping my friend because I, again, you don't want anyone else to know your business. So you fake it till you make it. Okay. So I hear all this like security guys around me talking like, I was like, oh my God, I know what's happening. Britney Spears is here. She's here. Oh my God. People, get ready for the queen to enter. So I am in this room connected to the garage and I see cars driving into this garage and I see like this guy coming in. I think one or two guys came in and they're like checking and I'm like, I work here. And they're like, you know, but please ma'am, can you move or whatever? I was like, sure. So I move and I see all these men and between all these men is Britney Spears. I love her so much. When I tell you she is so freaking gorgeous. Like she walked in and she looked at me and I was like, hi. And then she looked at me like, hi, you know, with her accent. She's like, hi, how are you? And I was like, okay, now I can die. Now I can die. I just met Britney Spears and then she's the sweetest person. And she's so beautiful. And then she just said hi and then left. And I saw her a few times during the event and that's it. She left. Great. So why am I telling you this story? You know, because there's a lot of people who always talk about like fake it till you make it. And I want to know from you guys what you think. Do you agree on, you know, you should be faking it until you make it? Or do you feel like you should be your humble self and not be ashamed of where you are right now? Because I try both. And I have to say, when people know your business, A, they take advantage, and B, they feel like you're a loser and they don't really want to help you because it's such a, how can I explain that? Like this world is, people always want to know what they can get out of you, right? But sometimes I also realize that when I am me, like when I meet you and I'm like, there's just a conversation, there's just a connection, like you don't need anything from me, I don't need anything from you. I have no problem like speaking really my truth. But in other situations, when it comes to business, I believe that at some point you do have to fake it until you make it. And I know there's a lot of people who might not agree with me, and I really want to hear your perspective on this. But like I said, like I tried both ways, and it really helps sometimes when you don't show everyone all of your cards, when you keep it close to yourself. Because the more information you give people about you and the struggle, they A, look at you differently, and B, they can use it against you. And I realized and I felt it and I experienced it so many times. So with the story about the car, and about being embarrassed that I am not at the level that these people are that I'm around, looking back, I'm like, it's such a cute story. And it's my story. And it's okay. You know what I mean? It's okay if you feel embarrassed, because that also helps you to push harder to get to the place that you want to be, right? But I wanted to tell this story because also all of us are going through that, okay? Especially when you're just starting, even a new country, new business, whatever it is. We all start from the bottom, all of us. And it's fine if you have to fake it, and it's fine. But here's another thing. When you fake it, please make sure you also have people around you that you can talk to and tell your story and your struggle, because you don't want to just fake everything in your life. You know what I mean? I was blessed enough to have some really good people around me when I was going through all of that. I was able to talk to them. I was able to laugh with them because they experienced the same situation. So make sure that you have both, right? Because it is a lonely world, but again, it's good to have all these people as well around you who don't want the same that you want, because you can tell them the story and you guys can laugh about it. Even if you're faking it right now, no matter where you are right now, it's a good story to tell later on. I love these stories. I love stories that I can look back and be like, oh my God, do you remember? These are the best stories. This is what makes the journey. We're all rushing so hard and so fast to reach the destination that we forget to enjoy the journey. I'm one of them. Most of the time, I have to tell myself, relax. Everything that you're going through right now, it's going to be a story to tell. It's a lesson for other people. So enjoy where you are in your life right now. Trust me. It's so good. The stories are going to be so freaking good. And to Britney watching this, I miss you. Reach out to me. Let's have coffee. But to everyone else who is watching, who is supporting this podcast, I freaking love you. And I want to hear your story. Please comment down below. I want to know your story so bad. Until next time.